What's going on, guys? This is Zenak here, and today we're going to be doing the third part of the Sony Vegas editing tutorial. And as in the last video, I did say we would be going over syncing in today's video, which is basically taking your clips, your videos, and syncing them to a song, sound effect, music, anything along that nature. So, as always, let's go ahead and get our 3 video tracks in here. And if there's anything in these videos that you don't know how to do, always check the previous video or another video that I've uploaded that refers specifically to doing that. The Sony Vegas Basics tutorial, which is the very first one that I did upload, will have a lot of just basic information. So we're gonna do that's another. I'm gonna delete this track. I added too many. So I need 3 audio tracks: audio, audio, and audio. Now we have our 3 and 3. Do I have 3 or do I have 4? Okay, there we go. So we're going to select here. And also, somebody had messaged me about how to select clips easier because they were trying to select by doing dragging inside the tracks. Anytime you would like to select something, like when you're doing a dynamic rank preview, it's always easier to select up here above the timeline because you don't start clicking clips or moving things, and this is like the space is always going to be free. So let's get our clip in here. Click no, because if you push yes, it's going to change all of your preferences to this video's preferences. I want to keep the settings that I already have installed or that we did through the file preferences. I'm going to keep those. So we're going to push no. And let's get our clip. We did this one yesterday for the color correction. And let's find the next clip. We'll sync up with the next clip. Okay, here we go. I do recognize this clip, and it's going to be up here somewhere. Okay, we're going to start about right here. So push S on your keyboard, and we're going to delete, right-click, and delete this first part because we don't need it. And same after this clip because I have more than one clip in here. Okay, let's do, where does this end? It's going to be right there. So I'm going to S, delete this part. Now, it is very, very, very important when you are going to sync your clips. The first thing you do to your clip, you right-click on it, go down to Properties, make sure that Maintain Aspect Ratio is checked, and disable your resample. This is going to make your videos, did you see it smooth out a little bit? It's going to make it smoother for whenever you go to slow down your clip and speed it up. If it's not smooth and you go to slow it down and speed it up, it's going to be very blurry and it's going to have a lot of stuff that you don't want to see in that. So this is going to take away most of that. Let's go ahead and insert our music. Go to the bottom track, select it. It should be highlighted in blue. We're going to open our music. This is the song we're going to be using. And as you can see, like, why is it down here? I don't understand. Go back. Okay. What's going on? There we go. Okay. So, sorry about that. You can see, like, these rips in the audio. This is obviously going to be where your beats are at. Your beats are located, looks like here, here, maybe one between here, here, and here. But we're obviously going to listen to it just to make sure that those are the beats. I'm going to come up here. Why do I feel like I have too many audio tracks? Did I put one too many? Or one too many videos? I did, okay. This one is supposed to be up here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I do have too many audio tracks. We're going to right click and delete one. Okay, sorry. This was just been a mess already. Okay, so you can mute these tracks so that you can focus on the music as of right now. You're going to push M up here in the track. And this will turn it off so it's just not in your way as of right now. And same with the audio because we don't listen to the audio right now. We just want to focus on the music and get our beats in there first of all. So we're going to start about right here. And let's give it a quick playthrough. I can already tell you it's pretty loud, so I'm going to turn this down to about 5. Okay, So we can tell that there is a beat here. That is the first beat of the intro. So you use your arrow keys to find the exact point, about right there. Push M on your keyboard, and then it's going to place a marker there. And it's going to show us, these are movable, by the way, and you can rename them if you want to. So like if we just want to do first beat, you can do that. And also let's find the second one. Looks like the second one's going to be about right here. Click M. And if you don't want to do it this way, you can listen to it and place markers as you listen to it. Okay, so we did this one. Okay. Let's see, we got one here. I think this one might be off a little bit. Yeah, it's off just a little bit. I'll move about right there. Try that one. So we should have boom, boom. Yeah, I want this one here. Okay. So we have our 5 points. Those were our shots are going to be at. So now we can go back up here, click the beginning, so that way, like, whenever you scroll in and out with your scroll wheel, that's the part it's going to focus on. So we're going to go back up and unmute these. So if you're doing games, like if you're trying to sync your shots up, like if you just happen to do a montage type of edit, I would recommend pressing U on your keyboard to split your video from your audio. That way you can move your video freely or your audio freely. And what we're going to do is we're going to find, let's mute our music, get this out of the way for right now. Find a very clear sounding gunshot. Okay, that one sounds pretty clear because there wasn't anything going on in the background while he shot. So we're going to take this audio, hang on. Back up a little bit more. A little bit more. Okay, right there. Oops, I didn't mean to highlight that. So we're going to click our audio, make sure it is highlighted, press S, and now go to the end where he bolts it all the way back, and we get that sound in there. Okay, we're going to push S again, and this is going to be our gunshot audio. So if we right-click, delete this, right-click, delete this, we're only going to need our gunshot audio. That's the only sound, unless you happen to have another sound effect that you want to use, but for this video particularly, we're just going to be using the gun sounds. So the sounds. Okay, that's perfect. Great. So this is going to be our, we're going to drag this down to the sound effects because this is now a sound effect. This is no longer gameplay audio. Drag it up a little bit because I do want this a little bit louder. Let's probably do 12. How does that sound? Okay, nice. I do want a very distinct sound. So we're going to drag, this is going to be our first shot. At the beginning, since this is very basic, there's not a lot happening. It's just kind of intro. You know, it's just like intro music. We're going to, this is where I would put my B-rolls, my cinematics, or if you have an intro that you want to use, this is where I would put it. It would be right here at the beginning. We're going to unmute that, by the way. And we're going to drag our clip closer to where the first shot is going to happen. Let's go down. Okay. So I see that this is, he's running up to the enemy. Okay, this is where the first shot happens. I can see the muzzle flash. Push S on your keyboard, and that's going to split it. So what we're going to do for this first part is to get it synced up, is we're going to hold Control on your keyboard while you have this little symbol, and it's going to turn to a squiggly line like that. You're going to click, and you're going to drag to slow the clip down, or you could drag this way to speed it up. But we're going to slow this clip down to about as max as far as we're going to be able to get it. So we're going to start it here. And this, since this is the gunshot happens about right here in the clip, so I'm going to drag it to about right there, because that is about where the shot starts, maybe a little bit afterwards. Okay, so we're going to connect these two. So now if we just do a highlight, Shift B to do a preview, and see what this looks like. Okay, so we do have that. And let's go to the next one. You want skip out just a little bit because we want a normal speeded video, so that way they can comprehend that he did shoot the gun and he did get the kill. So we're gonna go out just a little bit, about right there. Let's push S. Now on this next part, he gets a kill. It looks like he right about there, or there, I should say. So we're gonna split it again. Push S. And we're going to drag this one, to get this one out of the way for a second. We're going to drag this one all the way to this marker. Go here. And he got that shot. So fast, go out just a little bit. That way we have a normal speed video. Okay, we're going to stop it about right there. Let's keep going. Okay, so it looks like this one is going to be a little bit farther off. So what we're going to do is we're going to speed this one up a little bit. So we're going to split it about here. Split. Push S on your keyboard. And we're going to control and make sure that it's not facing this way. You don't want to do that. You want to go the other direction with it. You're going to make sure that the box is on the left side of your arrow. Hold control and drag it down. To fast forward it, I'll do it about right there. Should be good. Connect them. And now I want his zoom in when he zooms in, or just maybe this entire area right here. Okay, yeah, let's fast forward this just a little bit more. This is a longer clip. Okay, so about there. Okay, that looks about where the shot's going to be. Okay, so we're going to split it again. And we're going to drag it down to the marker. After the marker is over, he should have the kill. Yep, there it is. And come out a little bit. Push S because we want this part to be normal. After every shot, you want to have at least a little bit of normal speed. Go down to where he gets this shot. About right there. Come on. I'm going to make this part longer because he is about to look into his scope. And no, that's kind of boring to look at if you slow that part down. So I'm going to split it there, get this out of the way, and I'm going to slow this part down. About right there. Because I want to save a little bit before the marker because I'm going to get rid of this scope. Because nobody wants to look at this the entire time. That's kind of boring. About right there. I'm going to split it again, drag it down because I want that to go by the screen as fast as possible. Let's move this back a little bit. Okay, go back into here, control, drag it to connect it, and connect it back up. Afterwards, since he did just get this kill, you can have it. Let's do normal speed to about there. Since this is the end of the clip, this is the last shot. I'm going to split it here. And then afterwards, as he's like pulling this bolt back, I think that'd be a good point to start ending the video. So let's cut it there, split it there, delete this part. We don't want that anymore. Control, drag it out. About like that. We'll do a fade. And same with the music. We'll split the music right there too. So click down here. Oops. Oops. Right there. Select it. Split. Hit this. Drag it out. That way you have a nice little. How far does this one go? Okay, this one goes all the way here. Okay. So now for the sound effects, go back through with your gunshots that you cut it earlier, that you cut out. Where's the gunshot? There they are. We're going to copy, right click and copy it. And after click your markers, you're going to paste it, paste, 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 and paste. That's all 4 of your shots. And now if we do a dynamic RAM preview real quick. And let's view and see what we made. is how you sync your shots up, guys. Next tutorial will probably be going over optical flares and motion flares, stuff like that. So, like, if I were to put one into this video, I would put like a flare back here. It would look like kind of like a sun after he got done shooting, and it would have like, it'd be like glowing and stuff like this. So that'll probably be the next video. I hope you guys enjoyed this syncing tutorial, and I really hope that it helped you out a little bit, gave you a little bit of knowledge on how to do some of this stuff, or at least gave you some background on how to slow your clips down, speed them up, find out where your beats are at, things like that. So stay tuned for the next video. It should be posted in about 2 days, hopefully. This has been Z-Neck, and I'll talk to you guys later.